Welcome to Litbit channel. Today we will see masque and overview. Let's see what is a masque. A masque is a type of a dramatic entertainment that was popular in England during the 16th and 17th century. It is a lavish performance that combines music, dance, poetry and elaborate visual spectacles. Origin of the word masque. The term masque comes from the masque or wizards worn by performers. Then history of masques is masques emerged in Italy in the late 15th century but became widely popular in England during the reigns of James I and Charles I. Initially, they were simply dance performances illustrating a story, evolving into more theatrical productions by the 16th and 17th century. Definition. A masque is a type of dramatic performance that blends art form like music, dance and poetry. It was common in the Elizabethan and Jacobean periods and focused heavily on visual spectacles. The name refers to the mask worn by the performers. Let's see when it was started. Masque begins in the late 15th century in Italy. They become particularly popular in England during the reigns of James I and Charles I in the 16th and 17th century. Originally, they were simply dance that told a story but developed into theatrical productions with detailed performance. As we see the pioneer and their works. The most famous writer of masque was Ben Jonson, who created iconic works such as The Masque of Blackness in 1605, The Masque of Beauty 1608. His works combined poetry with music and stagecraft, setting these as standard for the genre. Other important contributors include Inigo Jones, a designer who worked with Johnson, introducing advanced stage designs and machinery. John Milton's His Masque Comus in 1634 is one of the finest examples, known for its poetic brilliance and moral themes. Let's see the features of masque. Allegorical and mythical subjects. The themes often include gods, goddess and abstract ideas like harmony or love. Then small cast or performance involved a few actors, often evenly split between men and women. Then shorter than plays or masques were much briefer than regular dramas. Then fantastical settings are stories were set in imaginary place like the Hill of Knowledge. Next one, rhymed verse, that is the dialogue was poetic and rhymed. Private performance, they are usually performed by amateurs at notable courts. Then lavish designs or costumes, musics and sceneries were elaborate and extravagant. Next one, characteristics. Spectacles focused, that is, they emphasized visual appeal through costumes and stage effects. Next one, artistic combination. Poetry, music and dance were blended seamlessly. Special occasions are performed for royal weddings, festivals or political celebration. And anti-masques are a comic and grotesque performance include to contrast the main mask. Next one, the primary purpose of masques was to entertain and glorify the notability or monarchy, often portraying them in a favorable or symbolic light. Then masques aimed to convey artistic and moral messages using allegory and mythology while providing political and cultural commentary in an entertaining way. Then their purpose was to celebrate special events like royal weddings or victories. They also showcased wealth, cultural refinement and artistic sophistication. And famous work and authors are the most famous masque is Comus by John Milton. This work is celebrated for its moral depth and poetic brilliance, making it a timeless piece of English literature. In conclusion part, the masque was a unique blend of art, literature and performance that celebrated the elite through music, dance and lavish visuals. Through created it to honor notability, its artistic achievements, especially Milton Comus, left a lasting impact on English literature. Let me recall this chapter. Why was it called a masque? Masquerade. It was called a mask or masquerade because the actor wore masks or wizards on their faces. What was the origin of the mask? It is early forms. It begins as a series of dance illustrating a story, often performed as a dumb show. Then, how did the mask evolve over time? It evolved from simple dance to a play with music, dancing, and scenic displays. Who was the chief exponent of the mask? Ben Jonson was the chief exponent of the mask. Name of famous work by Ben Jonson related to mask. The Mask of Blackness is a famous work by Ben Jonson. What type of subject were used in Masque? Allegorical and mythical subject were used in Masque. What type of characters typically appeared in Masque? Characters included gods, goddess, and personified qualities like grace, love, and harmony. What is the usual size of the cast in the Masque? The cast was usually small and often equally divided between males and females. How does the length of a mask compare to regular drama? Masks were much shorter than regular drama. Where were the scenes of a mask typically set? Scenes were set in idealized picturesque regions like the Hill of Knowledge or the Fountain of Light. Thank you viewers. Thanks for watching this video.